Alright, today we're going to walk around our 1994 Toyota Sprinter. This is pretty similar to the Corolla and Corona chassis. They're all a very similar build, at least the ones that we typically bring in, which are the four-wheel drive diesel models, which this is. This is a 2C diesel. That's a 2-liter naturally aspirated diesel engine with full-time four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. So for the Pacific Northwest here, this area, these are perfect. This is kind of on par with Subaru and a lot of other popular manufacturers that make all-wheel drive vehicles here. This is an alternative to the Corolla that is a bit more capable than what we're used to in the US. And with that diesel engine, you'll get better gas mileage and long-term reliability will be a lot better. So this is a great alternative for if you're looking for a sort of an older Toyota, kind of a classic version. And this one is very unique as it's been imported from Japan. So, drop my key there, but we can go ahead and go to the interior. It's a cloth interior. This is the XE trim level, which is a kind of mid-range trim for this car. You do get power windows and power locks, but that is about the end of it. Oh, and power mirrors. It has 145,000 kilometers on the odometer, just about halfway towards 146,000. And yeah, so you can see this is a somewhat high revving diesel. That's pretty typical of naturally aspirated diesels. You can rev them out a little bit more than other turbo diesels. Got AC works great. You got an aftermarket single din stereo there. Room for a double din one that's used for storage right now if you want to put in a nicer, like a screen or something there. And then some more storage in your ashtray down in the bottom. It's a 5-speed manual, as all of these diesel Corollas are. And then you also have a air purifier in the back, which is an interesting option that came in a lot of Toyotas in the 90s in Japan. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start it up. Let the glow plugs warm up for a moment. You can see that light in the corner there. So once that shuts off, we can go ahead and start. Starts on the first crank, no problem. You can see it idles really smoothly. A lot of diesels will get a pretty nasty rattle, but this one, it's actually a really quiet engine. And here, I'll close the door. You can get an idea of, you don't have a ton of engine noise in here. And road noise isn't all that bad either. Even for a Corolla, it's actually surprisingly decent. Go ahead and flip on the lights. The hazards. We're going to do another walk around with the lights on. It does have the typical window visors all the way around. Japanese fashion. They are the OEM Toyota ones. This has a pretty cool look to it. The Sprinter is, it's the same sort of body and same size as a Corolla, but it's got a bit more of an aggressive front end. You can see there's a Corolla over there with the hood up for comparison. This one, in my opinion, looks a bit better. You've got some FEID aftermarket wheels with winter tires all the way around, and they do have plenty of tread. They are Bridgestone Blizzak tires, which are some of the most famous winter tires. They're really the most proven. Some minor scuffs around, but nothing you wouldn't expect for a 25-year-old car. 26 years actually now. Alright, my SD card filled up there, so we're restarting again back where I left off on this side. But let's see, so other things with this Sprinter, this will get pretty incredible gas mileage for the size and the engine. You can expect if you're averaging 45 miles an hour, you could probably get up to around 60 miles to the gallon. So probably averaging around 40 miles to the gallon with this, which is still an incredible number. I mean, the gas engine ones will probably be around 30 at the most. So Yeah, great gas mileage, and this engine can put up with a lot. It's a truck engine, the 2C. Here, we can go ahead and open up the hood, look around it. But I've heard stories of this engine being started no problem. If your glow plugs are in good shape, you could start it in, negative 30 degrees Celsius even. I mean, I've heard some incredible things. But yeah, this is a clean engine bay. It's a slightly updated generation of the 2C, so you get a metal valve cover as opposed to the plastic that they had before. They moved this vacuum pump up to the top. Larger battery. This is kind of the winter edition, so you can expect more battery capacity. But yeah, clean engine bay, and everything's pretty simple. It's all right front and center. Not a whole lot of digging you have to do to service anything. All of your injectors and glow plugs are right here. So yeah, very simple. And then there's the VIN number plate and VIN number on the chassis there. So yeah, this is a great looking little car, and you can expect a lot of life out of it. These are really sturdy, really robust, stout engines, and the drivetrain will hold up really well also. So you can find more information on our website, jdmcarandmotorcycle.com. Thank you for watching.